What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. If you are new to the channel, I'm your host as always, Rasheed White. All right, let's get into it. You guys see the title, you see the thumbnail over there. Is Rob Polinka really, well, he actually really is desperate right now. And AD doesn't actually want to play the center, and it seems like that Rob Polinka actually has a serious interest in Day'ron Sharpe. And could the Brooklyn Nets really kind of get get Polinka to kind of surrender that first round pick for Day'ron Sharpe though? So let's get into this article over here. I don't know if he actually really helps the Lakers or not. There's a couple of concerns I actually have with Day'ron, even on the Brooklyn Nets though, man. As if even potential wise though. So you see it over here. It says the Nets are receiving interest from teams around the league as NBA trade season approaches. Brooklyn is expected to move its veteran pieces. The report indicates that anyone on the roster is available for the right price. That includes center Day'ron Sharpe, who has interest from at least one team around the league, according to Evan Sidray of Forbes. Sharpe was dealing with hamstring issues to start the season, but he has returned to the Nets. Last 3 games, he's averaging 5.0 rebounds, 5 points. 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 1.3 steals, and 14.7 minutes a game. So it says Sharpe has interest in the Los Angeles Lakers as well as several other teams. The Lakers have made it clear that they want to target a center before the trade deadline. I have multiple players from teams around the league. So, and Sharpe is actually making $4 million, and I guess the Lakers and a couple of other teams are looking at Sharpe's potential. So, there's a couple of concerns I actually have on Day'ron Sharpe, and this is his scouting report coming out of college. Now, again, we don't know what he can actually really be. I mean, we haven't seen a large sample size of Day'ron Sharpe, right? He only plays 13, 14 minutes a game. I mean, you go into the Lakers, I mean, you're gonna have to really kind of play, meaningful minutes in playoff games, right? When you go to the Lakers, is actually really to win a championship. So let's look at Day'ron over here, and you see the numbers over here. These are from the NBA scouts here. 7'8" athleticism, not really good over here, man. A lot of low numbers. His overall rank is an 89. And let's look at his NBA comparisons over here. Is Reggie Perry, and again, we can focus on the strengths all we want, but we know what the strengths are. So you go into 7-game series, these coaches really kind of take these strengths away and kind of force you into your weaknesses over here. And it says, as the NBA has evolved into a pace and space league, interior big men who aren't these studio lights in here are bright. Who aren't a 3 from deep have become less and less useful. Sharpe missed both of his attempts from deep and just shot 50% from the charity stripe. Yeah, that's another thing though. His free throw shooting. I guess you got to look at it from a long playoff run. And the thing is, I mean, they say 6'10", but it's more 6'8", 6'9" without sneakers. But he doesn't play with enough force. He doesn't use that big 265-pound frame to his advantage, especially when you have a lot of undersized centers. There's a lot of centers let's say take Şengün, who's 240 pounds. He's 265, and he just doesn't really give you anything from an offensive perspective. Now, offense is absolutely critical in today's NBA, man. So if he has to match up to, let's say, a Jokic, right? He's not going to be able to really provide any type of resistance defensively against Jokic, right? And on the other end, sometimes to slow down a Jokic is actually to really go out there and make him play some defense. Now, Day'ron, he says he's been working on his 3-point shot, but I don't know. It hasn't been proven yet. We got to see it at least for a couple of years. He has to get to at least 38, 39% from 3. So over here, it says in terms of his weakness, Sharpe averages less than 1 block per game, needs to be more consistent in guarding the pick and roll, and often can get caught out of position. Doesn't have great speed, making it more challenging to help on defense, guard on the perimeter. And how many times you guys actually hear me say this over here, man? You know, if athleticism actually helps you on perimeter defense, man. If you're too slow, I mean, you see how quickly these guys actually get these threes off, especially like Day'ron can get put onto a switch right there, right? Then, I mean, you know, certain it would be certain matchups that he's not really even playable. Let's say it says averages 2 turnovers a game, averages 4.2 defensive rebounds per game. Needs to be more consistent and a reliable defensive rebounder. Didn't score efficiently for a big man and wasn't a volume scorer with under 10 points a game. So yeah, if you're like 6'10", 6'11", right? You know, a lot of your shots under the rim, you know, you gotta convert on at least, for a 6'11" guy, like 55%, 57%. You know, if you're a 6'11" guy and you shoot, you're like on your shot attempts, you're like 42, 43%. That's not really good. So the key thing over here that stands out here is athleticism, man. So I don't think the Lakers should actually really kind of make this move. But when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets, you know, I would say keep him. Hopefully he can actually develop a 3-point shot. And that could be really, really, really huge for us, man. So definitely like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share the video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.